Today, I've got some beautiful custom planner spreads to share with you. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I'm working on 3 custom planner spreads for 3 of my amazing patrons. We are going to create a Black Girl Magic theme spread for Rachel using a big vertical layout. Then Bobbie is using a lined vertical. She wants me to change up the layout just a little bit with a coffee theme, and I'm excited to work with that. And then Angie wants some hummingbirds in her layout, and I think that is going to be so fun to put together. So I will link everything that I use down in the description box below. Otherwise, I'm going to put you all on fast forward. Let's go. We are going to start today with Rachel's spread. She asked for a Black Girl Magic theme, and I love the sticker book from Wrong. I think it is so chic and beautiful, and I happen to very much love the blush pink that is mixed in with the more neutral colors. Absolutely gorgeous. We are working in a venti size vertical spread that is similar to the big size Happy Planner spread, and this one is all about clusters and layering boxes. I love these Wrong books that she has been releasing recently because she has stickers in here that are already clustered, that are already fantastic examples of how to put together functional boxes to make an impact in your planner. And in the end, your planner is all about being functional. I have plenty of people that leave comments about how they would never decorate their planner, or they don't see the need for decorating a planner, which I completely understand because you definitely want the functionality. That's the whole purpose of the creative planning. However, with the clustering, with the layering, with mixing in some creativity, you actually can increase the functionality. Layered boxes are a good way to represent lots of events going on in one day. They're a good way to represent different parts of tasks or things that need to be done that kind of go together in a grouping or a cluster. So I think it's a visual representation, and if you are a visual person, then creative planning might be very effective for you to just stay more engaged with your plans, with your tasks, with things that you have going on in your life. So don't knock it till you try it, for sure. Yes, it is, somewhat there as just a creative outlet, as just something fun to do, which there is nothing wrong with that. But visually organizing your planner can also just have an impact on how effective your planner is and how you use it. I am working on sticker guides, and now I'm going to start transferring things over. I started out with the functionality on this with the 2 big pre-done clusters that were already in the Wrong book. This is one of them. Yes, I put it down ever so slightly crooked. No, it's not coming up. This is one I'm like, nope. All right, that one's, we're just going to have to work and roll with it slightly crooked. I started with 2 pre-done clusters and then built off of those, meaning I kind of echoed those ideas or those shapes or those groupings. I echoed them with the other stickers around the page, and that kind of brought this cohesiveness to how the page feels. I am making every attempt to make sure that there is functionality on each day of the week, meaning functional stickers, functional boxes, checklists, things like that, kind of peppered throughout the week so that there will be plenty of room for Rachel to write down some of her plans that she has going on. I love this one. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. What a great phrase. I am using whiteout. I've had several of you ask, what is the purpose of the whiteout? It's so that the black lines do not shine through when I am using clear stickers, and even sometimes I use it when I have white sticker paper. If it is a thinner white sticker paper, you can see the lines through it, and that kind of bugs me. So sometimes I take the opportunity to do a little bit of whiteout. I will say that the sticker paper that Wrong uses for her white sticker paper never have that problem. It always is very, very opaque. But of course, clear stickers, I don't want a line going through someone's face. That's kind of the idea behind that. So I just make sure to white out some of those little sections. I always like to have words on a page because I find it interesting and motivating throughout the week. So I did pick several phrases to scatter across this page. I went with "Actually, I Can," "Black Girl Magic," which is, of course, the title of this spread. "I Am Worthy," "Where There Is a Woman, There Is Magic," "I Am Capable," "I Can Manifest Whatever I Want," "Darling, You Are Magic." So I like having those affirmations throughout the week. Like I said, I kind of find them motivating when I see them in my own planner. So I'm hoping that Rachel enjoys them as well. Let me know. I feel like you are either a quote person, a words person, or you are absolutely not. Because of course the words you may look at them as competing against the words you are writing for your own personal plans that week. So I feel like you're either one or the other. I am a word person. Give me all the words, give me all the fonts, give me all the things. That's how I like it. Let me know in the comments below. Are you a word person or not so much? To finish out this spread, I am adding just a few more functional boxes here and there, trying to see where I can fit them in, working with some different sizes. I really wanted to put that lined box, and then I just could not find a place for it. It was just too big to put next to another vertical box. I just don't like that look. So instead, I'm going to do a circle to balance out a circle on the other side that we have going on and add a little abstract behind it. Once that's in place, a few more quotes, and then this spread will be done. Let me know, what do you think of Rachel's Black Girl Magic spread? I love how it came out, and Rachel, I hope you very much enjoy this spread as well. Remember, the beauty of these custom spreads is creating a spread that is unique to you in the way it functions and the way it looks. And that is certainly the case with our next spread, which is for Angie, who asked for a grande size vertical layout. This is one of the inserts that I have available over my shop. It is similar to the classic sized Happy Planner, and she asked for a hummingbird theme. And she was very specific this month, saying she did not want checklists. She's not someone that uses checklists in her planner, which I don't really relate to because I've told you a million times. I love a good checklist, but I understand having your preferences. And I think, again, we talk about it all the time. That's the beauty of doing a creative planner in this way, is that you can really customize it to how you like to function. So what I focused on for this particular spread was creating a lot of functional boxes and then leaving somewhat white space here and there where Angie could work and fill in different plans as needed. She just might not be a checklist kind of person. And I can understand that. We all have our different ways that we like to think through our weeks. Knowing that I would really be focusing on clusters for this spread, I started with the florals because I wanted florals behind where I would have these impactful, bold black boxes. The florals are from Live Love Posh. They are from her Beautifully Lined Floral sticker book, which was, I think, last spring. It's a gorgeous sticker book, one of my favorites. And then the black boxes are from Mojo Jojo Plans. Love her functionality in the black boxes. And then I have hummingbirds that I printed out using my Cricut, or I printed out with my printer, cut out the stickers using my Cricut. And those are images that I actually pulled off of Canva, which is a great resource for images that you may want to use in your planner, especially some more specific ones. So I started with the florals in the background, laying the boxes over top of that, and then I will slowly start to bring in the hummingbirds as well. I think this is bright and fun and vibrant. And I'm excited to see how Angie ends up using this spread in her planner, because I am always intrigued by the different ways that people plan. So if you don't use checklists, if you don't use bullet points, things like that, what do you like to put in these boxes? Maybe this is primarily an appointment keeper, or primarily for schedule and not for tasks, which I can understand, especially if you have a busy schedule, or especially if you just like to have your tasks in a different place. That totally is relatable. I love how I can put all these hummingbirds like near the flowers as if they're coming into the flowers. I tried really hard to make sure the hummingbirds were not like off on their own, but they're always relating to a floral piece, because I knew That's, I mean, that's when we see the hummingbirds, you know what I mean? Like you don't just see them mid-air. Most of the times you're seeing them while they're near flowers. So we're going to layer them in those sections. How stinking cute are those? Oh, I just love this one. It just feels like a bright spring happy spread, and I'm here for it. So I did all the bigger boxes. Now that those are in place, I'm looking to see where else Angie might need some functional boxes, where else they might fit. So I'm going to go through Mojo Jojo's, try to find places for those. One more hummingbird. It's just, it turns out really cute. I had a little issue right there. That one tore just a little bit. Couple more functional boxes, and then the last thing I'm going to do is actually grab a quote sticker book. This one is from Amber Plans Her Day. It's an older sticker book. I don't think she has this any longer, but it's a great mix of Black quotes that you can just add. We went with smiling is the key to happiness. The best is yet to come. Think positive, be positive, and keep moving forward. I do have a little rearranging to do with the quotes, but love how this one came out in the end. Let me know down below, what do you think of Angie's Hummingbird Custom Planner Spread? Last but not least today is a spread for Bobbie, and this is a fantastic example of making sure a spread fits your needs. So Bobbie asked for a lined vertical spread, which I do offer in my shop, and she wanted a coffee theme. That seems pretty straightforward, but she actually uses this as her wellness spread, and she said she needs all of the writing space, like all of the writing space. Please don't cover up the writing space. And she asked, could I move the days of the week to the bottom? And could I kind of change up what this looks like, which I thought was a fun challenge. And so I was ready to take it on. I am using some new supplies from Wrong Wrong Devo. This is her junk journaling sticker book, one of my favorites that she has ever come out with. I already know I need additional copies. And then this is the Coffee Culture PET tape, which has these beautiful watercolor-esque looking coffee pieces, the cups, the scenes, all the things. So I think the two mix together really nicely, this PET tape with the junk journal vibes sticker book. So I'm going to do that. I'm making sure that I am focusing all of my decor at the top, along the bottom, and down the spine, so that I am not taking up any of the very precious journaling space that Bobbie needs for her wellness layout. One of the ways I'm doing that is, as I have stickers that overlap the writing space, I'm just using my craft knife and a straight edge to cut that sticker and remove that little section so that the lines appear again. And I do that kind of throughout the spread. It is a fun technique and fun thing to do. Another easy way to accomplish a similar look is to find some scrapbook paper that you love. Cut out the middle sections, the boxes, and then layer them on top of the scrapbook paper. It gives you a ton of decoration all the way around the edge, a ton of, interesting things to look at, but you have all of your writing space still preserved, still open, which is fabulous. All right, I'm going to cut this edge off. I love working down the spine. That's one of my favorite things because it's really can bring a big impact to your spread without taking up any of that precious writing space. All right, so I'm doing a mix. I'm trying to put the junk journaling elements mostly in the background, and then I'm coming through with the PET tapes. Now, you'll often see me putting the sticker on the inside of my arm, which might seem weird. I totally get that. And then putting it on the paper. What I'm doing is trying to take off a little bit of the stickiness, especially when I know I will be cutting that particular sticker with my craft knife. I just don't want it to stick down too harshly to the paper and tear the paper once it's up, once I have to pull it up. So I'm just being really careful to make sure I'm taking just a little bit of the stickiness off. To balance out the coffee shop scene that we have going over on the left side, I'm going to add a little bit to the right side, the right corner as well. I'm just filling in a lot of this negative space on the outer edges of the wellness planner. I'm interested to see how Bobbie uses this as her wellness planner. I have actually used a line vertical in the past. What I would do when I used this as my wellness planner, I was tracking a lot of what I was eating and tracking my exercise. So I would put exercise up in that top section and then track eating and calories and things like that in the lower section. And then I would have kind of an emotional check-in section as well. So I used the lines to write out food and then have that check-in moment. And then I used the open box at the top to put exercise. So that's how I have used this in the past as a wellness spread. I love the flexibility of these layouts. This is a great layout for an hourly spread if you have an hourly schedule. This is a great layout. I currently use the lined vertical for a creative journal spread. There's all kinds of ways to use these layouts, and it's about finding what works for you in that moment and making sure that just because it worked for you one time doesn't mean it's always going to work. So being open to being flexible, seeing how other people use it and getting inspired by that, that's a great way to just make sure your planning stays fresh and relevant to how you are living your life. All right, I want to put the days of the week at the bottom. I'm going to use these pieces right here to kind of track those and add the days of the week over the top, just because I feel like it really brings home that junk journal feel. So we'll put those across, add the days of the week, and fill in a few more stickers. And that's going to be it for Bobbie's Coffee Wellness Spread. So, like I said, it's about making your planner spread work for you, and I love getting the chance to make these spreads for a few of my patrons. Let me know down below, which one did you like most? Was it Bobbie's coffee spread, Angie's hummingbird spread, or Rachel's Black Girl Magic? Which one kind of stuck out to you today? Like I said earlier, I will have all of the supplies that I use linked down in the description box below. I do have a coupon code for Live Love Posh, and then if you use my affiliate link for Wrong Wrong, it saves you 10% on your order. So be sure to check that out. I want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. Thank you all so much for all of your continued support. It's a fantastic group of people, and we would love to have you join us. So check out the link and start your free trial today. All right. I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.